just even having that goal, even if you don't get there, I know you will.
I don't like. I've never doubted myself, but I understand like everyone's goal is different. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So exactly, we can't say everyone make that your life goal.
Yeah.
We can't do that, but it should be on the list. Should be on the list, top 5.
Exactly.
For sure.
Like I'm not gonna sit here and say I'm an angel son. Like I've had some.
Oh no.
Growing up, like
No.
we've had some ups and downs, and. Let's go, bro. But, don't leave me hanging.
All right, welcome to the Social Enthusiast. Aaron, how are you, mate?
I'm good, thanks. How are you?
I'm heaps good, mate. Good to have you on.
Appreciate you having me.
First pod?
Yeah, it should be fun. I'm keen to get us started.
I'm more keen than you, man. Let me tell you a little bit about the Social Enthusiast, man.
Tell me.
So essentially, the Social Enthusiast is about doing what makes you happy.
Yeah.
It's about being socially extroverted. And that's something that I think is one of my strengths. So I think you're a perfect role model of that. That's why I've chosen you as the first guest.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm
what-
excited.
Bro, I'm too keen. Are you comfortable, bro? This pillow is like, oh.
That's why I got rid of it.
Yeah,
before.
man. Honestly. So yeah, bro. Are you good?
Yeah, I'm good.
So let's get to know Aaron, man. Like Aaron, for those of you who don't know, he's I've known him for longer.
Yeah, since we were young fellas.
Yeah. But most of you guys will know him from Tik Tok.
Maybe. If you've seen me, maybe wearing a pink tracksuit or maybe yellow. Yeah, one of those colours.
Well, I've seen a few strange outfits, mate. But that's what gets the views, and I'm sure that's how most people will know you.
Yes, I don't doubt that at all.
Yeah. So, let's get in. Let's just dive right in. What do you reckon?
Let's do it. I'm happy.
All right. Why not, man? So why'd you get into TikTok in the first place? Like, mate, I've known you for a while, and then 1 minute I see you when you're 16, 17, and next minute you're 300,000 on TikTok?
381,000, I think. We're slow and steady.
Point
0.4.
0.4. There we are. He knows it.
Just because it's been, we're in lockdown, so everything was a bit slow, but, we're slowly rolling back into it.
Yeah, and it can burn you out as well, right?
Definitely. Burnout is a thing, but I feel like you got to keep mentally strong for that to not happen.
Yeah, 100%. And, now thinking about it, explain to the people, they watch, how long are your TikToks on average? 15 seconds?
Oh, it just depends on the video, but I go from an average of about 17 to maybe 34 seconds.
Yeah, sweet. So relatively short.
Yeah.
So how long does it take? Because people see that 30 seconds, they consume it.
Yeah.
And they think it was just easier said than done. But how long does it actually take to make a TikTok of that length?
Wow.
And be honest, including start to end with editing.
Okay, so just the editing process per video, I'd say roughly an hour.
Yeah, just
more.
There. Yeah.
Just for editing. We do take Mike?
Yeah. Yeah, sweet.
So we take a day out or a couple of hours when we go film. So I'd say all up for each video, you're probably putting in maybe 2 hours, 3 hours just for one video, and I've posted over 700 videos.
Yeah, so that sounds like a full-time gig.
Yeah, well, it's not full-time at the moment, but the goal is to get it to a level where it can, I can sustain, get it to a level where I don't have to work. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I can just do that, and I can help out my family, retire my parents, and...
So on that, man, that's a good point there. So what is your long-term goal with TikTok? Or what's your long-term goal with content creation? I know you make funny videos.
Yeah.
Do you want to be a comedian, or do you want to do something a bit bigger, or what's your goal? Everyone, it's hard to tell from your videos because most people watch your videos and they have a laugh. They're actually quite funny.
Thank you.
All right. And then it's hard to tell what you want from the video. So where are you going with this?
That's a good question. So at the moment, I don't know, I feel like I've been lucky. I've always had a gut feeling on what I want. I want to motivate people. I want to be a motivational speaker. And early on, I realized you can't do that without two things, a story and followers. You know,
Yeah.
anything you do, if you want to reach a lot of people, and like honestly, there's no better way to do that than social media. I saw TikTok appear after I went to a conference and saw Gary Vee.
Wait, hold on. You saw Gary Vee live?
Yeah, I did.
Bro.
Yeah.
Fuck, I'm the biggest fanboy.
Yeah,
I'm so jealous now. Oh.
He's a top bloke. He has a lot of good.
Can we get him on the show or?
I might be able to pull a few.
Oh,
strings,
there we
but
are.
it's-
Fucking. I expect you to call him this afternoon.
All right, done. I'll make a
All right,
buzz.
beautiful. I'm keen.
Yeah. He mentioned TikTok. It was going to be a big emerging
Yeah.
platform, and I saw the opportunity.
When was this? Sorry.
This was, I think, 2019.
Yeah, so that was early days.
That was early
Yeah.
days, and I didn't even get onto the platform until June 2020. June 2020. So I've been on for just over a year now.
Feels like a lot longer.
It
believe
does.
It or not.
Time flies, though. You'll be surprised.
Bro, it feels like a lot longer. And Gary Vee, like now, if you go on Gary Vee's page, pretty much you're gonna be blasted with TikTok videos from him, like saying TikTok this, TikTok that. But the fact that you were listening to him prior to this boom was pretty incredible.
Yeah, getting in that little bit, and putting in the hours and the effort, it's got me to a point where I can stop, have a little bit of a breather, relax. I don't have to be posting all the time, but once we get back to filming, I'm going to be posting a lot more than I was. So
Yeah,
I'm coming out hot. So we had a good relax during this lockdown period.
Yeah, that's good.
We had a good rest during this lockdown period, but now we're definitely back.
Yeah, that's it. Look, it's good to have a break, and if you're at a level where you can, take your foot off the gas, why not?
Well, I feel like you got to average a lot out. Everything is about you got to put in a certain percent into this, one thing. So your exercise would be one thing. You get what I mean? You train. Training's a part.
Trust me, I understand.
Yeah, it's not easy.
It's hard, man.
Everything, it's hard work.
I agree. Look,
numbers don't just come and appear out of nowhere. You definitely got to be putting in the work.
bro, I can relate myself because I've only recently started making videos and just that trying to find that balance between, because for me, I'm into the fitness niche.
Yeah.
So I also need to maintain the way I look, which is a full-time thing in itself.
It is.
And then I need to produce good content, and then I also work a job outside of that. So yeah, man, there's only so many hours in a week. It's either you sacrifice sleep, social life. What do you do? What do you do, man? This is the thing. You're on the social enthusiast, and you're a very social guy, and I know you are.
Yeah.
That's why I brought you on. So what do you You don't sacrifice your social life, do you?
Okay, so there's been a lot of sacrifice over the past year. I had a late 2020. I had a sort of epiphany. I'm like, all right, I'm here.
An epiphany.
Yeah.
All right, yeah.
So it was
Fuck,
interesting.
is that an epiphany?
So I was in a relationship, and I realized that I wanted to I hadn't given myself the chance or the opportunity to go and see what I was capable of. I used to train and do bodybuilding, and I realized that training is a massive part of your life. It needs to be keeping physically fit. So with knowing that and ending the relationship, I just felt like I needed to go and give things a shot. At the end of the day, TikTok's a once in a lifetime opportunity, and you can only grow from there with everything else. You get what I mean?
No, I get it. So I wouldn't say you solely base the growth off a bad relationship or whatnot, but
Yeah.
it did help you promote yourself to a bigger place.
Exactly.
It gave you a lot of motivation to do better. Is that right?
Definitely. I love this. And for me, maybe we'll cut that.
Look, mate. Look, we don't have to go into your relationship. That's fine.
No, that's fine.
Look, this podcast is all about moving forward and growing together.
Definitely.
All right. So I get it. Things happened in the past, and you essentially use that as fuel for the
Exactly,
future.
100%.
And bro, that's exactly the way it is. I do the same with gym. All right.
Yeah.
But the fact that you've mastered it for your career and for pretty much where you want to be in the future is great, man. It's even better than gym. Gym's just, physical. It's not too many layers to it.
Yeah, but to get to the next level, you have to have it a part of your life.
Yeah,
You have to
100%.
you have to stay fit. Like, it's just,
Oh, bro, I'm glad
you
you're
know?
saying that. You're speaking to the right guy about that, 'cause
Exactly.
that's a big part of
That's
my
the
life.
thing. That's why I love your content, because you're always giving information about people, like information to people to better themselves. You get
Yeah.
what I mean?
No,
You're
thanks, bro.
providing something back.
Thank you, bro. Yeah, that's the goal. Like, for me, it's more about providing free, exactly that, free
Yeah.
information, so hopefully someone benefits.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of people are. I remember last time I saw you when we were at the party, someone even mentioned like, "Oh yeah, I love your videos." Like,
Yeah, yeah, thanks, bro. Yeah, I have gotten. Look, it's still early days for me, but
Very.
I do feel like the content is, more fast forwarded than where I'm at the
Yeah.
moment in terms of like the quality of content is there. I think the information's there. That's just my opinion. Look, it's
Yeah.
very like biased. It's coming from myself, but
I'd understand.
the quality of information is there. Yeah.
True. No, but you're definitely on the right track, and
Yeah.
you definitely like. There's so much opportunity out there, man. We're living in a world of abundance, a world of opportunity, and I think there's no luckier place to be than right here in Australia.
Do you think so?
Like,
What do you actually? Let's get on to that one. What do you think of social media in Australia versus America?
all right, so definitely America's where it's at, and you definitely want to get there. So next year, like, I have on the cards going to LA, making that move.
Beautiful.
But at the moment, I feel like a lot of the Australian creators, they're missing a big opportunity. In Australia right now, like there's not a lot of creators. Right? You might have your handful of 100 or so, like of the big names, but there's
You reckon there's 100?
well,
I would.
I'd say like 100 different creators with over 100K on TikTok or something.
Oh
or
yeah,
social
yeah.
media,
In those numbers, yeah.
You know?
But over a mil, like there's not too many, man.
No, there isn't. You're right. There's
Yeah.
not heaps. That's what I mean. That like there isn't. So why not incorporate everything that makes Australia Australia?
Yeah, I think you're right. Look, there's always been more opportunity in America.
Yeah.
Look, you probably know more than me in terms of this, but I think you can still blow up in Australia.
Yeah.
Bro, we have a large population.
We do.
You're right. America has a greater population, and that's another audience you can tap into. But I think the potential is still quite large in Australia for
Very.
now. Like, I think you're massive. I think you still...
I've still got a long way to go.
I still, like... You haven't maxed out Australian population yet.
Well,
And
this-
I'm not, like, dissing you in any way, bro.
Yeah.
But I think, bro, like, keep working, bro.
100%.
100%.
But the thing is with TikTok, the audience is all around the world.
Yeah, that's the thing.
So
it is global.
Majority of my audience is from the United States.
Oh, is that what the analytics
Yeah,
tell you?
all my analytics tell me like United States, Australia, Canada, United Kingdom.
Really?
And then I've got couple other countries.
How's India going?
India
No, like
on TikTok or
TikTok in terms of views.
Yeah, I think India actually they don't have TikTok anymore. That's what I've heard. Don't quote me on that.
Wait,
I heard.
for real?
Yeah, that's why I knew some creators that had majority of their followers from India. Apparently, TikTok got banned in India, and then their engagement is really, really low.
Bro, that's actually quite shocking. Because
Yeah.
the last I read on India is that they were the most amount of views like on big videos were coming from India.
Maybe.
Because they have the largest population in the world.
Yeah, that's true.
So I was like, that's a good market to tap into there. But bro, if they're banned, then well, there goes them.
Well, like I said, don't hold me to that. But I did hear that. I've heard that around, especially from like a couple of people in the industry. Like
Yeah.
they said, they lost followers, they lost gains and
Yeah.
stuff. But
It's a bit of hearsay.
yeah, it's he, she, say. You know. What I
Yeah, one
mean?
of those ones.
But definitely there is a lot of opportunity, and I feel like we're lucky in Australia. We have everything. If you're thrown on the street, you can get Centrelink.
Yeah,
You get what I mean?
bro, it's a blessing.
It is.
People really look. I think in Australia though, you're right, but I think we do. What's the word, man? We have not high standards. I feel like social media actually is not healthy for some people.
Yeah.
Their expectations are too high, or not too high. They kind of compare themselves to others, and they don't appreciate and show gratitude to what they actually have. Do you agree?
Mate, look at this.
Yeah, bring it on.
Oh, wait. I'll show you my wall screen.
See, this is what I love about this bloke.
When you're unhappy with your life,
Remember this picture.
this picture.
You know,
Every day I look
guys,
at that.
I'm gonna pop this up on screen. his wallpaper, he'll send it over to me, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you want, you can show it. It's up to you, whatever.
No, I'll pop it up in the edit.
Yeah, easy.
All right. It's essentially a guy. I don't know what country. I'm not sure, but he's clipped his shoes with a peg because they're too big. All right. So
yeah.
you can tell us about that.
Well, the picture is, so it's someone with like darker skin. I assume maybe an African country or something like.
Yeah.
Somewhere from there, but it's a younger kid, you know, wearing a old pair of Vans with the shoelace tied around the ankles because the laces are too long, and the shoes are easily 2 sizes, 3 sizes too big,
Yeah,
and it's
maybe
holding
4.
holding the back of it. Yeah, probably 4 sizes too big.
Bro, we should. No. I can't laugh, man.
No.
It's yeah.
Yeah, okay. With the shoe sizes like 4 sizes too big, holding the back with a peg just so their feet stay in the shoes.
Yeah. So the point of that is, like in Australia, we should show more gratitude. I think most people don't. Most people don't appreciate what you have in front of you.
Definitely.
Look, it's not a sin. It's not you're not breaking the law to be ambitious. Go for it. Fucking go for it, man.
100%.
Get the camera out. Make content. Start a business. Do whatever the fuck you want.
Take risks.
Take risks while you're young, at least.
Exactly.
But appreciate what you have at the same time.
Definitely. That's the thing. Like, I feel like that's what keeps me the most grounded, is knowing that there's people out there doing it a lot worse. Like not having running water, not having anything. But
it's good you have that as your wallpaper as well, because it's like a daily reminder. You look at it and you just think, look, today's tough, but he's doing it tougher.
There's always someone doing it harder. And obviously our problems, they matter. We don't know what demons people are suffering. Everyone's fighting their own battles, and I wish everyone all the best, and with your mental health and everything, just to, got to get through it. But you got to understand that there are people that literally have nothing.
Yeah, nothing at all. Yeah, exactly right.
But we got to be humble.
That's right. Aaron, so just to mix it up a bit now, so this morning, man, thanks for being late, by the way. I really appreciate it. Cheers.
Thank you for waiting.
Don't think I was going to go the whole podcast without mentioning that. I was sitting in this exact seat, just, staring into space, thinking about my life. I'm joking, bro. But listen, why were you late? Like, where were you? What time did you wake up? He's kind of mentioned it to me, but I find it quite shocking. Or I find it quite impressive, actually.
Thank you.
Tell us.
So I woke up this morning at 5:10. It's Saturday. I went out to Sans Souci.
Beautiful, mate. On the water there.
Went for a little drive to Sans Souci, and I ran. I'm training for a triathlon.
Talk closer. Yeah.
I'm training for a triathlon, so this morning I ran 24 Ks.
Yeah.
Non-stop. So yeah, just every Saturday I want to up it. Last week I did 14 on Saturday, so I upped it by 10 Ks in a week.
All right. If anyone can run 14 Ks, please comment. If anyone can run 24 Ks, please comment. That is fucking ridiculous.
It's not easy. What I've realized, it's a massive mental thing. It's a battle the whole way.
I personally can't do it physically before we get to mentally. All right. So, but how many kilometers did you start at to get to that?
All right. Yeah. I didn't just wake up and be like, hey, 24 Ks today.
Bro,
it's game day.
Actually, just for comparison, so cardiovascularly, I'm useless, right?
Yeah.
I probably would struggle with 3.
That's fine. You got to start somewhere.
So, did you start at 3?
Well, during lockdown, the gyms were closed, so I couldn't train. And I just figured out running was the next best thing to deal with, everything that was going on. So, yeah, I just started jumping out, getting out there and just running. I did start with, 3 Ks first time. Then I just kept training every day, out there running, and eventually you build up. If you stick to the same small tracks you start on, you never go to the next level. You have to throw yourself in the deep end at one point. So if that's going from running the 4K track to running a 7K track to running a track that doesn't end.
And then you doesn't end.
Maybe it ends.
Where are you going to go, mate?
I just run. Look at my thing. When I hit this distance, if I can keep going, I keep going because I know I have to run all the way back.
Yeah, I was going to bring that up. I was gonna say, do you run like in a straight line? Because I found back in high school when they used to chuck us on that better not swear. There might be kids watching that part. When they used to chuck us on the track and it was circular, you could just stop whenever you wanted because you knew like it's just gonna restart and you can just go to your car and go home.
Yeah.
All right. But you run straight like forward and back, yeah?
So today we started in the middle, ran 4Ks left, came back, and then I ran right.
Oh,
and
okay.
and I kept going past where we started, another, I think, 8Ks, and then came back.
So you gave yourself like a home base.
Yeah. We always start in the middle because we park the cars there.
Who's we? Like, we got a group going?
Oh,
or?
well, yeah. So I train with 2 other boys. Well, they're training for their own thing. So we all gather together. So yeah, we've got a little squad going, but I usually train on my own because it's hard to rely on people.
It is. And if you have a goal, like sometimes you just got to do it yourself. But do you find socially it helps?
What do you mean by when you say...
Like when you go together with people, like it helps with the motivation to run that distance, or you end up on your own anyway, like...
Yeah, well, everyone runs their own race, especially when you're literally running.
Yeah, you're literally running your own race. Yeah.
I have a couple, like we've got a group that we're training for the triathlon together.
When's this triathlon, bro?
It's in February 26th. So if you're keen to jump on board, it's going to be a little challenge to
Oh,
you.
no. Oh. No, I was going to say I'll come, like, if I can watch it, but
More than welcome. It's in Huskisson. You can stay. We're going to hire out a big house for a week.
Oh, wait.
Like,
So it's in Huskisson?
yeah.
So how to explain the triathlon, like what's the setup that they have there?
So it's a 1K open water swim.
1K swim.
Yeah.
Actually, I used to be a swimmer. That's not easy, guys.
Yeah.
That's 20 laps of a 50 meter
Yeah,
pool?
but they say in the pool, you got to swim 2Ks to be able to do 1K open water. They say because of all the waves and everything, the current.
Oh, it's open water.
Yeah, so it's in the ocean.
Holy shit. Man, bro, that is... Just to put that into perspective, I used to swim about 4 days a week. Like I consider myself a swimmer. I was competitive, I used to race.
Hey, you got broad shoulders to be.
Guys, get into swimming. I'm telling you, the shoulders started from swimming.
Yeah,
bro, it helps, man. But anyways, yeah, bro. So they used to say 1K swim time, like time for this, and we used to all fucking moan and complain about it because it was torture, especially for me, man. I used to get halfway, and I wanted to go home, and I had to finish it. Yeah. So I don't know. Man, good luck. That's all I'm saying. Because that doesn't end there. So what happens next after the swim?
And then we've got a 60K bike ride.
Fuck.
And then followed by a 10K run.
All consecutive after each other.
Yeah, so it's straight after each other. You have like maybe a couple of minutes getting changed out of your swimmers into your your biking gear, and then from your biking gear to your normal.
Yeah, so in the triathlon, you go for a swim, then it's the cycling. So it's consecutively after each other.
Yeah.
So is that timed, like that part where you're getting dressed and stuff? Or?
Yeah, I think it's just time from start to finish. So there's no, it doesn't time you for each individual
so you can
exercise.
So you're telling me like while you're getting dressed, like if someone's not done yet, you can grab their shoes and just throw them like in the water.
We can do that, but I don't think I'd pull myself to throw someone's shoes in the water.
Do you want to? You were talking about winning. Come on, man. Throw their clothes like in the ocean or something.
I'm pushing myself to win, but I understand it is my first triathlon, so it's very out of the norm. I definitely want to push myself to get up in the top ranks. But how
many people are competing in it?
I don't know. I haven't sussed it yet. It is still a little while away. We do have 3.5 months. I just wanted to get in and start training early. I want to before that.
But do you know if it's like 50 people or?
Oh no, it's a big triathlon. There should be about I'd say over 100 maybe. Easily.
Oh, that's a lot, man.
Yeah, because they do it every year down in Huskisson. So yeah, it should be fun.
Nah, good luck, bro. Look, I
hope to see you there. Hope to see you there.
I don't
comment if you think Giorgio should join us for this triathlon.
Oh, that'd be a disaster. I don't think I'll get through the swim. I have more, like, considering I used to swim, I have more faith in myself in the cycle and the run than the swim now.
Yeah.
Because the swim, how hard's the swim? Very, very hard, man.
Yeah, it definitely takes a toll on you. But swimming's really good all round for like your body recovery and stuff like that. So I was aiming to go for a swim this afternoon just to help this morning's like Monster run.
You're insane. That is insane.
But
and we were eating like chocolates and stuff prior to this. Yeah, actually, bring those on.
right.
You know, I don't think anyone would have
Great.
seen these because I haven't seen them, and I love my Kit Kats. So what are they,
So
bro?
I brought these green tea Kit Kats. They're from They have them in Indonesia. They're actually awesome. They're so good.
Hey, look, let's have a look.
Yeah. Open it up if you want to.
We had one.
It's green.
To be honest with you, bro, I had a massive ice cream binge last night, so I'm not gonna have another one.
No, you don't
But
have to.
to describe what they tasted like, it's Kit Kat. But you're tasting green tea at the same time. I quite liked it, but I drink green tea. So I think if you don't like green tea, you would struggle with these. But
Yeah.
where do you find them? They're really good.
Well, they don't sell them at any normal store. I got them from Costco. So, yeah. Something different to chuck on your taste palette.
Taste palette.
Okay.
So in other words, I'm gaining weight. This guy's running 24 Ks in the morning to burn it. It's all right.
One of these takes 24 Ks to get rid of.
No.
Yeah.
No way.
I'm joking.
He was testing my knowledge there.
I was. He's posting the gym content. He's got to know what he's
Yeah,
talking
I
about.
know my stuff. I don't know how many calories are in that, but I'm pretty sure I could burn it off in like an hour
Hey,
at most.
if we don't eat them, we don't have to worry.
Exactly, but I think balance is very important.
It's true.
I don't
It's
know.
very true.
Yeah. People often think I diet very strict. Like I get a lot of messages from people saying, "Oh, do you only eat those pre-planned workout meals that I that I market?"
Yeah.
And nah, man, I eat whatever, bro. I eat like not whatever. Like obviously it's I watch my protein, my carbs, and my fats, but I mix it up. I have a lot of healthy breakfasts, lunch, dinners, workout meals. I eat about 1 to 2 workout meals per day, and then my dinner.
Yeah.
Man, it's like you got to enjoy yourself. You can't be very strict in terms of kind of this, kind of that. You're not going to enjoy your life.
Exactly.
Just make sure you're watching what you eat.
You said it. You hit the nail on the head. To be honest,
Yeah.
like you have to. You can't just be like, nah. Like I'm just gonna eat this for the rest of the year. Like, come on. Like, let's be real.
Like if you're eating chicken, rice, and broccoli for the entire year, you're gonna go crazy, bro. You're gonna go crazy. And
Definitely.
yeah, I don't know if you've ever tried it.
When I was bodybuilding back in like my younger days, I'm still young. but
Younger days.
when I was 18.
Back when I was a young boy. Yeah, go on.
When I was 18 and I was doing all that training and stuff, then like it does, like if you want to hit that, you have to like sacrifice a lot. But then again, like you can still enjoy everything. Like you can still go get a Big Mac maybe
Once a week. Once a week, I'd say.
A cheeky cheat meal.
Yeah, that's it.
Definitely.
Look, I say that, but then I forget. Some people take it out of context and just go crazy. Like just to put things into perspective, I eat tuna and rice 365 days of the year. I'm not talking crap.
No, I believe you.
All right, so but I don't eat that because I'm strict. I eat it because I actually enjoy that meal. So
Yeah.
for me, chili tuna and brown rice.
In the olive oil cans?
Yeah, and I drain half the oil just to lower the fats.
Yeah.
All about that body composition. All right, it does help.
You gotta be.
But yeah, other than that, bro, like, look, every night before bed I have dessert.
Yeah.
All right, it's part of my diet.
What's your dessert?
I mix it up. Look, last night was quite bad. I had lemon sorbet and chocolate ice
Put it
cream.
there.
Yeah, really.
Lemon sorbet is the go-to.
Yeah, look, it's not my favorite. I know you might like. It's actually my dad's favorite, but look, it was there, so I ate it.
Okay.
All right, but it is really. This one was really, really nice. I think it was that Waze brand. Do you know that one?
Ways, yeah.
Yeah, really good.
Yeah.
But normally for dessert, I have either in summer ice cream's really good.
Yeah.
I just try to keep the sugars low. I go for the Muscle Nation custard.
I've never tried that.
Very good. That's like pretty much just protein, no fat, no carbs, no nothing, and it's literally like chocolate pudding, custard, all different flavors.
Beautiful.
That's like if you're really like strictly dieting, you want to get lean, and you want something sweet. That's really good. And I also have I like my biscuits, man. Nice
Yeah.
bicky. I have a few bickies, bro. Sometimes I clock up to 4 or 5 bickies in a night. But yeah, bro, bickies are good, but just select the right ones. Don't go for Tim Tams and Oreos and all the. They're cracker, but in terms of summer, like now in Australia, it's summer, so I go for the what are they called? Vita Wheat.
Vita wheat crackers?
Do you know which ones I'm talking about? They're digestives. Do you know digestives?
Never heard of it. Never heard of it.
Bro, it's one of those things. Like, I don't know what I eat, but they have a chocolate coated layer. So yeah,
Hey, as long as you're enjoying it, that's all that matters.
Yeah.
And you're staying healthy.
staying
and
healthy.
physically fit.
Yeah, yeah,
Well, you're doing well.
yeah. Thanks, man. Thank you. Thanks to
No worries.
workout meals. Honestly, like I started eating those, and I
Yeah.
just cut out all the crap I'd eat in the middle of my day, and it replaced it with those. So yeah, GIO10 by the way. If anyone wants 10% off, GIO10.
So what are these workout meals? You got it? Like you buy them every week or?
They send me them some weeks,
Beautiful.
but some weeks if I eat a lot, so I order my own. I obviously get a discount. But I pretty much don't promote them because that I work with them. I actually enjoy them, man. Like I wouldn't eat something I don't enjoy. That's the number one rule with me. Like, bro, you eat it every day. Imagine suffering every day of the year. I can't do it. So these meals are really good. They just help me keep my fats low. Because
Yeah.
coming from a household where, mum uses a lot of oil and dad. My mum's quite healthy, but dad, a lot of oil, bro. It's a woke household.
I understand.
Alright,
I
they
know the
love
feeling.
Greek food, man. Like I'm Greek, so Greek food is oily, very oily. What are you, Macedonian?
I'm half Macedonian, and my dad's Macedonian, my mum's Spanish and Croatian, so I'm half.
Oh, so you
half
got the mix.
Quarter Spanish, quarter Croatian, but born in Australia.
Nice, yeah. We're all born in
Yeah.
Australia here. Yeah, so it's hard, man. Like the foods don't really fit into a gym diet. So that's where you bring in workout meals, and Bob's your uncle.
That's it.
Yeah.
Is he actually your uncle, Bob?
No, I don't have any Bobs, but it's just the same. I have a Johnny, but shout out to Johnny. I'm sure he'll watch this. And talking about snacks, food, you have a couple vending machines, don't you?
I do, and it is hard dieting with them, I must say, because
Oh, so I'm talking about healthy workout meals, and you've got vending machines full of chocolate. What do you got, mate?
mate, honestly, anything you need. I've got 8 to 10 different flavors of chips just stacked on shelves.
Actually, can I ask what chips you stock in those machines, or?
So all the Smith's chips.
Oh, beautiful.
Smith's chips, like Red Rock Deli.
Beautiful. I got Red Rock right there. Chili. Yeah, nice.
Talking about dieting, eh?
Oh, look, I'll be honest. I brought him for Aaron, but I ate a couple packets before he came. So
No judgments here.
yeah. Anyways, yeah. What else you got in there?
Then chocolates, whatever you need, and soft drinks. I don't drink or eat a lot of it. So I don't drink any soft drinks from that stuff. I keep bizzo.
Okay,
you
so
know?
your bizzo's essentially it's part of your income stream.
Yeah,
right?
it's definitely. And I'm not going to sit here and say I don't need a packet of honey soy chicken chips or salt and vinegar here and there, but
Yeah, they go down nice.
everything in moderation. Like you can't be smashing them every day. No way.
Nah, no way. But I think you can because you burn a lot of calories, bro.
But hey, I'm trying to get that summer rig.
Yeah,
you
look,
know, doesn't come
that's the thing.
overnight.
People don't say that, eh? They're like, oh, you can afford it, but it's not about what you can afford. It's what you want to be. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like people say, you can eat that. Why are you dieting? It's like, bro, I want to look like this though. Like I want to look like that.
Yeah.
Like it's not easy. You can't be eating chips every night.
Yeah, exactly. Like you
Yeah.
can't.
But in saying that, if you're like, where's your vending machines located?
So I've got a few different locations. I've got some in the city, like near Camperdown, some
Yeah.
within the actual CBD. Then we go back out near Auburn.
No,
So,
nice.
Yeah. I've
So
got-
all over Sydney.
yeah.
Look, if you come across a vending machine, it could be Aaron's, so buy from it.
Buy from it and don't try and destroy it or steal money because I've got cameras watching you.
Yeah, there's cameras. But what? Come on, if you're stealing chocolates, man,
If you need the money that much, just give me a call. I can send it to you.
he will. I vouch for this. He will give you free chocolates if you ask.
If you really need it, I'll send you some chocolate.
Not everyone. Like, don't DM him for chocolates. All right, because he might have 100 DMs now.
I know.
Send me a Kit Kat.
Yeah, where are these green tea Kit Kats from? I'm like, oh,
Hurry up.
from Costco if you really need them.
Yeah. Well, there you go. Go to Costco for
That's
that.
it.
Don't go to Aaron for the Kit Kats.
We're plugging a lot of brands. We should be getting
Yeah,
paid.
honestly, I reckon Kit Kat needs to fucking call us up. Maybe not after that swear word, but Kit Kat, please give us a call.
Yeah, we could definitely be onto something, a little collab.
Yeah, maybe. Who knows? So, Aaron, most people would not know, but I've known you since school. We actually went to school together, me and Aaron.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
look at us now, killing it.
Yeah, man, we're doing good. We're doing good with the pod. Yeah, so in school, man, like, you used to do all right with the girls. Is that right?
Yeah.
Or maybe you do better now. Oh, look, before I let you speak, I think Aaron does very well with the girls. He kills it.
Who'd you hear this from?
Mate, you don't, it's just he say, she say, whatever it is. You just know, all right?
Okay, appreciate it.
Yeah, no,
Appreciate the honesty.
he kills it. He kills it. He's a good-looking bloke. Look at him. Hair's done nice.
Stay
nice.
humble.
Yeah.
I gotta stay humble though.
Look, you got to stay humble. I think the thing is with, like, good-looking guys, like, he's a good-looking guy. I don't even need to do that. He's a good-looking guy. They often get
Thank
judged.
you.
And do you feel like you often get judged in terms of he's a fuck boy or whatnot? Or because he's a very humble guy and intelligent, but he gets judged. Why is that?
I think there's a few reasons. People see what they see on social media, on TikTok and stuff, and like, oh, this guy, just like a laugh, But people don't know me, and I feel like people, once they meet me, they're like, wow. They're like, okay, this guy can actually hold a conversation, and there's more substance than what they actually assume. So don't assume anything. That's one thing I think you should chuck in your life. Never assume anything.
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel like just have a chat. I'll chat to anyone. Like, I'm at the club, the random person comes up to me and he's nice, I'll sit and have a chat with you.
Yeah, I'm the same, man. Like, especially like myself, I get judged a lot for being like, a bit too big for my shirt. And people think, oh, he's unapproachable. But bro, like, come after me. I have a chat with anyone, man.
Yeah.
Like, those smoke. I don't smoke, but the smoking area goes off. Like, you can just have a chat there. For some reason, people who smoke tend to just be willing to talk. It should be like that everywhere, not just in the smoking area.
That's true.
Isn't that right?
100%.
Yeah.
But one thing I think that a lot of lads, like, I'm just talking guys in general here.
Yeah.
Like, you do have to take a risk. Like, if you do see a girl you like, don't be scared to go up to them. Don't be a creep and be like, oh, hey, babe, Like,
yeah,
none
bro.
of that, like,
I can't stand, like, the fucking seedy, cringy pickup lines, and it doesn't work. And for anyone who says it works, it might work 5% of the time. And I'm pretty adamant on that opinion.
Yeah.
It's not natural. Just be yourself.
Yeah.
Have a smile. Like, for me personally, I just like to smile. And if I get a good response in the smile, you're probably doing right. You're doing all right.
Exactly.
But if you're trying too hard, it's just so obvious. Even like me as a guy, I like vice versa. It's not always guy to girl. Sometimes when the girl tries to hit on the guy, I don't like too much effort. Just be natural,
Yeah.
So what do you do like when you're out?
Well, it depends. When I go out, like, recently I've just been going out to enjoy myself, and then anything that happens, it just goes. I go with the flow. If I go out, like,
I know what you're saying. You don't go out to hunt for girls.
yeah,
That's not the purpose of going out.
yeah, I go out to enjoy myself, and I don't go out a lot, Because
Yeah.
like everything in moderation, but just be yourself, be confident, like, hold your posture up, chin up, like, and just go for it, just go up and not all the way
No,
up.
it's up. Yeah.
But, like, just go for it and be honest, Say, hey, how's it going? I'm Aaron, or whatever your name is. I am Aaron.
Hey guys, that's his advice. Change your name to Aaron.
Double A. Love it, because you always go with, hey, is that AA run? Yes, it is.
Oh, is that what happens?
I've heard that many times before.
Is that Aaron? What? Aaron?
Yeah, so it's AA.
Yeah, I know. I thought that's just how you spell it.
No, it is, but then it is, but then everyone's like, oh, AA run. And I'm like, oh. Thanks for letting me know I have 2 A's in my name.
That's funny, man. I maybe I'm just dyslexic. I just always thought that's how you spell Aaron, isn't it?
Yeah, that it is.
Or can it be Aron?
No. There's an ARUN.
Nah, that's fucked. Whoever has that name, just delete it. Rub it out with an eraser.
No. I think it's still good. So, hey, as long as it's pronounced the same, then we're all happy days. We're all Aarons at the end of the day.
That's right. And so yeah, you go out. Look, talking about going out, you don't go out that much, as you said. And I've been trying to do that myself. Not too obviously, but it's just because I'm more driven to working on myself.
Yeah.
So I'm just kind of over the whole drinking, partying losing a whole next day, just that whole scene. Is that something like? Are you still going out while doing all the shit for yourself, or what are you doing?
So I do go out. Like this weekend, I'm going out Sunday.
This weekend,
Yeah.
now this weekend, or last weekend?
So now this weekend, I'm only going out Sunday.
Okay.
I have a chill Friday, Saturday night.
What are you doing? Like, you don't have to say where, but
Yeah.
what are you doing roughly?
So we've got a boat party tomorrow, and then we'll
Okay.
probably go to MP afterwards.
All right. It's all right. This won't be dropped anyway.
No,
We'll drop it next week, so it's sweet. Yeah.
Easy, yeah. I've got work on Monday, so it's still got to be an early one. I got to be in bed. I come home and I'm in bed by night, like by 10:30.
Yeah, that's late, bro. That's late for me.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I feel like we're getting older, man. Like, on a Sunday night, I find 9 o'clock you want to be in bed.
Yeah.
Wind down. Because how long does it take you to fall asleep? I take a while.
It depends on the day, and I just got a cramp in my.
Oh, it's cramping up.
I don't know it. Ooh.
Stretch it out. You alright?
Yeah, one.
Fuck, that's not good.
sec.
Fuck, he's cramp. Should I call an ambulance? Or?
No.
Fuck. Fuck. Do you want me to stretch it?
No, I think we should.
Sure?
Yeah, like good.
You good?
A bit dehydrated. I'll drink some more water.
Have water, bro. Seriously. No, have some water.
Why is cramping up bad?
It's not that I worry. No, because, bro, sometimes I get cramps so bad that it actually, like, it gets that tight that my muscles sore for a whole week. Like, I don't know, the contraction was too tight. So I worry when I see cramps like that. Yeah, I don't know, man.
I know what you mean. It's not the most pleasant feeling in the
Yeah.
world, but
Yeah.
it happens.
Yeah. And I think we were saying about MP, so going out early night. Is that where you're at now?
Yeah. So we're going out this Sunday.
Yeah.
So other than that, I sort of keep it to one. If I do go out, it's only one night of the weekend. Or what? Like I only go out once partying. Because, like you said, the next day is a write-off, and it matters. You know, and I feel like, all right.
Yeah. You alright?
Yeah, I was just
Guys, these are the side effects of running 24K. So it's all happy days in the morning, but I think, have we clocked over to the Arvo yet? Yeah. So yeah, we just clocked over to the Arvo, and then your body starts breaking down.
Yeah, I thought I was all sweet, but hey, let's see.
No, and maybe in the next 20 minutes, he might, he might not be here.
No, I definitely will, but that's just drinking. I think I got that little burp because I was drinking sparkling water.
Yeah. That's why. I have acid reflux, bro, so I'm surprised I haven't burped yet on this pod. Because when I did a practice pod at home,
Yeah.
my brother was taking the piss out of me because I was getting heaps of acid reflux, probably like 5 times in 20 minutes. So the whole pod was like, and I'm like, bro, how am I going to do this podcast?
But you know what? I think we're doing really well.
Yeah,
so far.
I think so. If not, we're
Yeah.
going to look like idiots, but what can you do?
Hey, it wouldn't be the first time.
Yeah, exactly. We're used to that.
But yeah, wait, where was I up to?
Yeah, so you go out,
Yeah, I go out, but I feel like one thing that stops you from going out, once you see that you can achieve so much by dedicating your time, like,
Yeah,
you don't want to go out because you're constantly developing yourself.
bro, 100%.
You know, right now, like this next 4 or 5 years, your whole 20s is all about developing yourself so you can be the best version of you. Like, I don't want to be working the rest of my life. I want to set my parents up. I want to be able to travel tomorrow. If I'm like, hey, what are you doing tomorrow, Giorgio? You want to go to Ibiza? You want to go to Europe? Like, are we going to go on a, like, I want to be able to just...
Let's go. You want that freedom. Yeah. Financial freedom is the goal.
Exactly.
And even better, retire your parents.
100%.
Yeah.
So, those are the goals. Like, they've worked really hard to get where we are, and I just think they deserve the opportunity to not, like, have to work. My mum breaks her back, like, working. So does my dad.
100%. I can relate to that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, it would give me so much fulfillment to know that I've made it and I have the opportunity to do that.
To hand like that to them and be like, thank you.
Just to say, like, oh, here you go. Here's $1 million. Like, you can quit your job tomorrow.
Yeah, that would be honestly amazing. Are you guys hearing this? He's essentially a role model son, in my opinion. I think, no, and honestly, if there are any younger boys and girls watching this, because there will be, and older for that matter, you should aspire to be like that. Treat your parents with respect and and work for them. Like they give you so much,
Literally.
and they have up until this point, and they will into the future as well. They will forever, essentially.
Yeah, 100%.
They will forever, believe it or not. So
Yeah.
just even having that goal, even if you don't get there, I know you will.
I don't like. I've never doubted myself, but I
Yeah.
understand like everyone's goal is different. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
So exactly, we can't say everyone make that your life goal.
Yeah,
We can't do that, but it should be on the list. Should be on the list, top 5
exactly.
for sure.
Like I'm not gonna sit here and say I'm an angel son. Like I've had some.
Oh no.
Growing up, like
No.
we've had some ups and downs, and yeah, I argue with my parents. Like
Yeah.
I think everyone does.
Don't take role model son too literally.
Yeah, like
He's-
I'm not perfect. No
Yeah.
one's perfect.
No one's perfect. We've all done things we regret. I can confidently say that I've done silly things, in public, things I shouldn't have, things that I was told not to do
By
in
who?
school by my
Oh.
parents, by teachers, and you end up doing them. But do things without no.
I love it. I love the
You do-
honesty.
Of course, but I'm very transparent. But I do things with a calculated risk, and don't go into things blind, and you will end up safe. You know, like I'm not going to mention specifics because I don't want to go down that conversation.
Yeah, that's fine.
But if you are going to do something stupid, have a calculated risk and then do it. Don't just be
Definitely.
like, yeah, I'm doing this, and your life's at risk at the end of it. It's not worth it.
Yeah, with anything, with business, with like going to the gym, with anything. If you're gonna push crazy weight, you know, I'd like evaluate everything. So like calculated risks, they have to come up in everything. With your new business ventures, with going to the gym, you have to suss out a lot of things. You know, investing in stock markets, in property, like literally everything is a calculated risk. Because you could throw your money into something. If you don't look at all the factors involved, you're losing your money.
Exactly. And everything kind of does tie back to a financial standpoint
Everything.
in a way. It does. All risks. Even, look, I'm going to say it, like if you do something stupid on the weekend, it has consequences. It will have financial consequences as well, especially if you're talking legal here. So that's one thing. In the gym, you mentioned pushing weight. If you're a 80 kilo person, you go push 150 on the bench press and you dislocate your shoulder, it's going to come with costs. Everything ties back to that. And you shouldn't only consider things from a financial standpoint. Think ethically, think morally,
Yeah.
think just, with an educated approach. But yeah, man, I completely agree. Calculated risks are very, very important.
Exactly. And rule number 1 from Warren Buffett, the crazy,
Oh, I love
one of
him.
the best stock investor in the world,
Yep.
is
Close up.
rule number 1: don't lose money.
Oh, that's easier said than done, though.
I know, but you lose money taking risks sometimes, and not everything pays off. Like I haven't had a 100% win streak, but you got to make sure that your majority of your wins are always higher. You know, you got to have an 80% win rate to 20% loss rate.
Yeah, I agree.
You get what I mean?
Yeah, you have to.
That's all by calculated risks. Crypto is,
Crypto.
for me, like crypto, I'm not a big investor in crypto yet. I'm more in the stock market,
Yeah.
and I just feel like it's more reliable. So far?
Look, I agree. Let's get into that because in recent news there was CBA. Do you bank with CBA?
I do a lot of banking with CBA.
Yeah. So CBA just announced yesterday or the other day, they're gonna have a cryptocurrency, what's it called? Interface where you can actually store your digital currency. So they're gonna have Ethereum, Bitcoin, Litecoin, and one other one.
That's a really big
All
move.
right. Now, the reason they're doing this, in my opinion, is because they're missing out on, what's it called? Fuck, I forgot the word now.
Missing out on the boom?
No, like there's market size they're missing out on. So, like in terms of like people's money are going overseas and not in Australian, not in our country. So they have to they want people to keep their money here. It's better for our GDP and our country. So after hearing that, do you think that cryptocurrency is a way of the future? Because what do you say to the skeptics?
Well, the metaverse is around the corner. So if once the metaverse comes to life, then crypto will be here to stay. But
What do you mean by that? What do you mean by the metaverse coming to life? Because some people don't know what the metaverse is. Like I do. What do you like?
So
what is that?
the metaverse is...
Can we just, before you say it, just disclaimer, nothing here is financial advice in any way.
Yeah, no.
Because that's a very, very, very important thing for me, especially
Yeah.
for,
Your
other reasons.
work and-
Yeah. Nothing's financial advice. We're
Nothing.
just having general chat about cryptocurrency.
Yeah, an intelligent topic.
Yeah, and honestly, man, TikTok's full of it.
Yeah,
It is full of crypto.
It does my head in because...
Bro, it's too much. No. I don't mind it, but it's just too much crap, man.
Everyone thinks that they're these giving stock tips, like crypto tips. I'm like, dude, what do you do? Why would I trust you to invest my money here?
Yeah.
I feel like the crypto market is a lot of pump and dumps. From what I've seen, it's so volatile that
Oh yeah, you're right.
there's
Pump
so
and
many
dumps.
pump and dumps, like
Yeah,
crypto scams. A lot of them.
I've been burnt once from a pump. That wasn't by much. Wasn't a lot, sorry. But bro, they're out there. You got to be very careful. And have you seen the I was watching a YouTube video on all these investors, all these TikTokers who are promoting coins because they're getting paid to.
Yeah.
And I'm sure you might have you had any offers on that?
I have, but I wouldn't. For me personally, I would only promote things that I believe in.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I completely agree. I wouldn't do it either. It will ruin your brand.
Exactly.
So the way it works, I think, is they'll ask Aaron or myself or a TikToker to promote their coin. And they'll be like, guys, go buy this. It's looking good. The graphs, blah, blah, blah. And the benefit they get is that TikToker will either get some of that crypto.
Yeah.
And essentially when it gets pumped, they'll sell it or they'll just receive a sum of money for mentioning it.
Yeah.
And it's all bullshit. Like the coin doesn't do anything.
That's the thing. It's all, so many scams around. Like it's just like, yeah, pump it. But me being like investing myself, like knowing the markets and as much as I can,
Yeah. We're not experts here.
No, definitely. But we're not rookies either.
No, we know more than the average Joe.
Exactly.
I'd say.
So that's the one thing, like, I would never be like, oh, yeah, check out this crypto when I've done nothing to look at it. And I feel like a lot of the influencers, it doesn't bother them at the moment because they don't think it's going to have an effect. But if you've promoted something and all your followers jump on it because they trust you and they believe in what you have and what you're promoting, and then they're all losing money, like, you're just going to have an angry mob after you. Yeah,
and they're going to lose faith in you. And you've done so much to build the trust of your followers.
Exactly.
And they literally they follow you, man. They follow you. Like they hit follow and they literally follow you. Like if you tell them something, they'll believe it because they respect you. And if they lose, like honestly, if you lost me $1,000, like
I wouldn't, by the way.
Yeah.
I know my stuff.
I know you wouldn't. Look, it's not a great sum of money, yeah.
Yeah.
It is for some people, but it's $1,000. But if you lost me $1,000, I would probably be very angry with you.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't trust you from here on. So it's not, to all the TikTokers doing that, just take it easy. Think about what you're doing. Like there's more to life than $1,000. If that's all you want out of your TikTok, so be it. But
you don't sell yourself short.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was trying to say.
Yeah.
Thanks for that.
No, that's perfect.
Yeah. Don't sell yourself short. That's right.
There's like, you see, I've seen it firsthand. Like I got asked to jump on board, and I was like, to be honest, they offered me big money, like not 10 grand, but like they offered me like 3K
still
to do one post.
3K for one post, but about a rubbish coin.
Exactly, and I knew that it was a scam. You know what I mean? I can just look through some of the.
I can't sleep at night knowing, like, let's say there's someone, because I know, for example, like a lot of the people that are younger, 18, 19, getting into crypto, they haven't got much money. So they'll be, and I know a lot of your audience might be a bit younger too. Yeah. They find you funny, and if they have $3,000, let's say, as their net worth, and they really trust you, and they're like, Aaron said this coin's good. I'm gonna put $1,000, 30%, 33% of my money on this coin, and they lose it. What do you think is gonna happen after that? Are you gonna sleep at night knowing that this young boy, 18 years old, got his first job, saved up, lost $1,000 because of you, and you're just, are you happy with that?
No, I wouldn't be. That's the reason I don't do it.
Oh, I'm not putting this on Aaron, by the way. No, I'm just speaking generally to like TikTokers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like, I wouldn't do that personally, and it's a bit evil. You get what I
evil.
mean?
Yeah, it's
But
not
then
right.
again, if you're investing, like, yeah, the information's out there for you to make the most money possible. It's if you're losing money, it's because you're not researching and looking through things enough.
Yeah, that's right. And what does Gary Vee say? 50 hours of research? Have you heard that
Yeah,
one?
like minimum.
50 hours or 50 days? I don't know. He says something, a very high amount. I think 50 hours of research.
Yeah,
Yeah.
before you invest in anything. But one thing is like the 10,000 hour rule. You know, you want to be a good investor, you got to do your research 10,000 hours. Same as TikTok. You want to be a good TikToker, 10,000 hours. Training for soccer, you want to be one of the best, 10,000 hours.
Yeah.
It's just the basic rule with anything you do. To be one of the top, it's a minimum. It's a minimum.
And to put that into perspective, 10,000 hours, if you dedicate 2 hours per day, you know, you're looking at, what, 5,000 days? Is that right?
Yeah, I'd say
Yeah,
close
but
to 2 years.
But you can do obviously more than 2 hours per day. But that's just, you know, for an average person who works a job and you want to do a side hustle, if you do 2 hours a day, it's, you know, it's a lot of days of work.
Yeah.
But this is your financial position, so you got to take it seriously.
It's true. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Just don't throw money away. You know, think smart. Crypto will be around, but
Yeah.
the stock market, it's more stable, and you got to know what you're investing in. So.
Yeah, it's much more stable. And it's like, it's a hard thing to tap into because you aren't taught these things at school, right? Like,
No.
honestly, for those of people who don't really know me, in school, like, I didn't do business, I didn't do commerce, I didn't do legal studies, I did not do anything in relation to that. And I went into science after school, graduated, everything, and now work in the financial sector. All right, and I had zero knowledge of a stock. I didn't know what a stock was. Like, I didn't understand it. I knew it existed. Didn't know anything about accounting. I didn't know anything about banking. I didn't know literally zero. I barely knew what superannuation was. All right, that's no diss to my school.
Yeah.
All right, but they don't teach it in school. I literally one day I woke up and said, "Holy fuck! I know nothing about the real world," and I started reading. Reading actually helped me a lot. I
Yeah,
read a few
reading's
books.
the best.
I read a few finance books, and I flipped my entire life around. So, just for anyone, that's where the 10,000 hours started. I wouldn't say I put 10,000 because
But we're still young. You know, we have that time to
yeah,
get to that.
yeah, I wasn't that dedicated, but I just had to literally take control of myself and my life. So, for anyone that's looking to get into it, don't just base your research off TikTok. Do your own research. You know, do your own studies.
Definitely.
TikTok isn't too reliable from what I've seen because I see a lot of shit on TikTok. 50% of it's true, 50% of it's not. And then I just think that's actually, it sucks for the younger generation that thinks like it's that simple. For example, people say, do this, do that, and you'll have $1 million by the end of the year. It's like,
No,
it's
there's
not-
no shortcut.
yeah,
to
it's not going to
success.
happen. It can, but it's not how they portray it.
Definitely. If it seems too good to be true, it definitely is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it takes hard work to get to the top.
Yeah.
No one's gonna be giving you out a handout. Oh, hey, stock tip. You know, all this
Yeah. There's
tip's
no,
gonna give you a fucking $1 million.
there's no handouts at all.
Nah.
No handouts.
Even did you see that Logan Paul? That guy went up to him in the back of
Oh, the fight?
the fight, and he's like, "Oh, I want to work for you, this and that."
Yeah, I did
like-
say that.
Hat off to Logan, man. Like you can't just go giving
Nah.
out things like that. Like
'Cause-
it's hard work to get to that level.
Bro, Logan, people don't respect Logan like they should, man. He's put a lot of work in over the years, and he's been doing this for years.
Exactly.
That guy that went up to him, just for a bit of context, people might not have seen that video. So this, I think it was after which fight? His fight or?
I think his brother's fight.
Yeah, so a random, I think it was a fan of his, pretty much stalked him really creepily.
He didn't even have a ticket to the event.
I think he got backstage somehow, right?
Yeah.
And he's like, Logan. And Logan's like, what the fuck are you doing here? Or like, who are you type thing. And he's like, bro, I'm a big fan. And he's like all panicky and panting because like, you know.
He's about to get thrown out.
Yeah, he got backstage. He's like, bro, please let me work for you. Like, I'll pretty much get on my knees for you. That's what he said.
Yeah.
All right. And Logan's like, what do you bring to the table? Like, I can't just give you a job. Like, what are you going to do for me, right?
Yeah.
And why do you think Logan did that?
Because he even gave him advice. He's like, make content, get a house with your friends, in LA or anywhere you want and literally just make content. You know, you have to bring something to the table. No one's just going to chuck you on board because they like your your look. Like, looks fade. One thing people forget, looks fade. So set yourself up for that day because you never know. You may not be as pretty as this when you wake up tomorrow.
Hey, that's something to consider for sure, man. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, so there's no the moral is that there's no handouts.
Yeah.
All right, even if you like that guy put respect to that guy just to track Logan down. He would have put a lot of work into that too. How do I get there? You know, fly here, fly there, backstage tickets, and he got nowhere because he was looking all that for a shortcut.
Yeah.
Just all that time he invested into that, he could have done something for himself.
Literally. Yeah. He could have gone to the gym and started working out, or he could have started making content.
Yeah, or whatever his niche is. Whatever his niche is, he could have just progressed in that area.
Exactly.
And he used it to find someone who's already very successful to ask for a favor. It's like, dude, if Logan was handing out favors to everyone, then he'd be better than Oprah Winfrey. I don't know, man.
Exactly.
So, yeah, that's that.
No, but it's an interesting topic, you know. Nothing comes easy. It takes blood, sweat, and tears.
Have you actually cried or?
Yeah, I actually have. You know, I feel like it's
over what?
All normal to cry.
Over TikTok?
No.
Oh, okay, yeah.
No, like I cried like during the week.
This week?
Yeah, but
hold on, brother. Why?
No.
Hold on. What's going on? Why is he crying?
No, I'm not crying because I'm not what I want.
All right, tell me.
I'm just crying because like I was upset. You know, I saw my grandmother.
Oh, sorry.
You know,
sorry, mate. I didn't know it was a sensitive topic.
No, it's all right. Like everyone has family, but I think this is something good to bring up. Like there comes a day where people are gonna pass, and I'm lucky. Like I haven't had anyone close to me lose yet, but I've realized that it's coming to those ends.
Yeah.
For a lot of people, and Alzheimer's.
Yeah, that one.
Like Alzheimer's, like when people lose their memory. I feel like I was like going and seeing everyone, but I'd push it to the side like it wasn't anything serious. But it gets to you, you know what I mean? Like eventually, like wow, this person, I'm slowly losing them every day.
Just to confirm, so your grandmother has Alzheimer's at the moment?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
yeah, but that's not easy to take at all, man.
But
no, definitely not. It's sad. I'm sorry to hear.
No, I think I appreciate it.
Are you happy that she's still around though? You still get to see her, speak to her?
Like I'm so grateful that she's still here, and I need to, you know, you can't look at all the bads, but mentally it was like, ooh, like this person that I love so much and care about so much, it plays a big part in bringing me up, like raising me.
You never know. Exactly. Yeah. You don't want to say it. You don't even want to put that into existence. You touch wood. That's right.
Knock on wood.
Yeah, man. So from that, do you pretty much have you made an effort to spend more time with her? Because before you go on, like I know I'm quite bad with that. I actually have a little guilt when it comes to seeing my grandparents. Don't see them enough. I guess we're young. We're out. We're very ambitious. We're trying to do something better each and every day, and we just kind of push that to the side. But you know, what have you done in terms of seeing your grandparents now?
I always make an effort, so I'll see them once a week. Roughly.
Really? That's very good. That's very good.
And like I help them around, like cut the grass and stuff like that.
Oh, you're a very good grandson.
Just because I'm like I make TikTok videos doesn't mean I'm not a normal person. Like I still like I have to help them out. You know, people are busy. Life goes on.
You're putting me to shame, mate.
No,
you're putting me to shame. Nah, maybe you are the role model that I was portraying you to be.
I hope I.
That's really good, Aaron. That's really good, man. Really good, because you have no. I mean, I'm sure there's things you wish you could have done, but you have no guilt when they're not around. Exactly. You know, you've done everything to make them happy and what made you happy for them. You know, so that's really good.
Yeah, it is. Like I try my best to be like the best person I can be every day. I just want to be better than I was yesterday.
Yeah, no, really good, bro. And so when do you like find time to see your grandparents? Do they live quite close to you, or
they're not far? They live probably like less than 10 minutes away.
That's really good. Yeah, nice.
Even like closer than that. But
sweet.
Yeah, after work I just go and swing past.
Yeah, pop in.
Yeah,
that's the thing for anyone watching. Like, this is a message to myself. you can visit your grandparents for even 15 minutes. All right. Honestly, like I know they're very grateful of that, and that's all they really need.
Exactly.
It just puts a smile on their dial.
Yeah.
It does. It honestly does.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
Like, because
they don't do much else, right?
Yeah, like,
yeah.
If they're old, like old, then all they're doing is literally staying at home. My grandparents sit on the front porch of their house.
Oh,
and
like you see in the movies.
Yeah, like, and they drink coffee, like old school vlogs.
Yeah,
I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
You know, and it just, to see the smile, it's the best thing. But, you know, you got to come to realization that all good things come to an end.
Exactly right. But look, let's not think that way
at the
moment.
I know.
Positive vibes.
It's true. You got to stay positive.
Yeah.
But I feel like you have, like, sometimes
you have to be realistic.
You got to be realistic. If you think like nothing's bad's ever going to happen, once it happens, it will shock you.
And it will shock you and affect you mentally.
And with everything else. You won't be training, you won't be filming, you won't be...
It's mental preparation.
Exactly.
That's right. I feel, cheers, bro. Nah, it's good. Look, Aaron, on the outside, you seem like a well-grounded person. You can cope with a lot, but everyone has emotions. Everyone goes through things. So yeah, bro, like obviously when adversity does come your way, like you reach out to others, or do you reach out to others? I personally don't. Is that a coping mechanism that you use?
No, to be honest, I don't really reach out to anyone.
We have a lot of similarities, me and Aaron. We have a lot of similarities.
Yeah, I remember we were having that chat at the gym before, like,
we did too. We did too.
We just trained together, saw each other at the gym, started training.
Yeah.
You know, like, there's not many people that, can have, like, good, proper convos with these days, but, just fate brought us together.
That's right. And, like, if anyone's going through anything, don't be afraid to reach out to a friend, because I bottle everything in. And if I'm going through like, a little dip in my life, like depression, stress, anxiety, I just tend to bottle it up and close my door in my room and like flick online on Facebook or whatnot. And like, it just gets worse. So all it takes is like, once I call one friend, it's literally one button, have a 10-minute conversation, and I feel the world of the difference. Like, it's like literally a weight has been lifted off my shoulders, and the issue might still be there, but just reaching out to someone helps. So yeah, I really advise that. It has nothing to do with like,
It does. Just a little chat with someone definitely can change your day. I should do that more.
Yeah. What holds you back? What holds you back from reaching out? Do you think people don't want to listen? Is that it?
At the end of the day, people don't care. It's hard to say. A lot of people may not, everyone is living their own lives, going through their own battles, and a lot of people don't want to think. And I feel like even through this journey of a lot of people, I've cut out a lot of people.
Yeah.
And just shows you who's real, who's not.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's a really, once you learn people, you understand why.
Yeah. I get it. You cut people out who aren't real or whatever, and I wouldn't say people don't care. There are people who do, but I see where you're coming from. Everyone lives their own journey.
Yeah, maybe we cut that a little bit. I don't know. Do you think that was a bit harsh?
No. No.
Fuck.
No. That's fine, bro. It's a good chat.
Okay, fair.
I think what it is, from my perspective, is I know my friends personally, they're so busy, all right, and including myself. So we do so much in a week that when it comes to a Saturday, we just want to catch up and have good vibes. We don't want to talk about, negative shit.
Yeah, no, 100%.
And reason being is because I haven't seen them all week, and when I do see them, then last thing I want to hear is something depressing. And throughout the week, even getting a phone call in is really hard. More so for people call me and I miss them often because finish work, race home, go to the gym, come back, edit, and then you're sleeping past midnight anyway.
Exactly.
And where do you fit a phone call in? I fit 2 phone calls in this week, and I missed out on heaps of editing. All right, so it's hard to find time to speak about these sensitive topics with friends because it's really a setback on their week as well, and you kind of have that guilt I don't want to take it out from their week.
Yeah.
But really, you shouldn't think that way. That's my downfall. You should think, man, your friend's there for a reason. They do want to listen. I feel like you saying, they
Like,
don't care.
no.
They do
Your
care.
friends care, but this is what I was saying is like you can't just go to any random person and start like opening.
Oh no.
I think especially coming from a male's point of view, like it takes a lot to get me to talk. You know, like
Yeah,
no one's.
yeah.
You're not just gonna sit down with me and say, "Oh yeah, so how are you doing?" Like, I'm doing good. Like, you can't get on a deep level from 5 minutes. I gotta know you to be able to
Yeah,
have a little chat.
I agree. I'm the same,
You
man.
get
Like,
what I mean?
yeah, I
Yeah.
agree. Like,
But-
for me to open up, it takes a few times of it knowing me, maybe longer, bro. You know, a few months.
Yeah.
It depends on the relationship, the dynamic we have as well.
Exactly.
I don't open up to a lot of people, even people I've known for a long time. I don't open up to.
Because you learn who can trust and who you can't.
Trust and how they understand concepts and topics. Some people just don't get it. Some
Yeah,
people
right.
do.
I think mental health is a massive issue now. You know, now more than ever, especially for a lot of people, like growing up in this digital age. It's not easy. Getting up every day, doing something you may not want to do, like getting caught in a rat race and not genuinely knowing what and where you're going.
Yeah, it's
Like,
it's
with
easy to
everything.
spiral downwards, right?
Definitely.
Yeah.
So just if you haven't yet, definitely meditation is, I think, one way that I deal with a lot of problems like that. It's simple. You can go on YouTube, find something, Google like gratitude meditation or 10-minute morning meditation, and it does wonders. Be consistent though.
Meditation, bro. I've actually tried that and I love it. I don't do it enough. This is not a plug, but do you use any specific platforms for meditation, like Headspace or anything? Or
I have downloaded Headspace in the past, and I was using it. It was good.
yeah,
But
I rated it.
yeah, it definitely is a good platform to use. But at the moment, I only use YouTube. So I just jump on YouTube.
Yeah. So what, just the sound? Is that what you're talking about?
Well, no,
or is there guided meditation?
Guided meditation.
So where they tell you how to breathe and stuff?
Yeah, they tell you like take deep breaths in, deep breaths out.
I already feel better.
Yeah, like honestly, there's so much that I feel like isn't exposed to everyone.
Bring it up.
There's so much to learn, especially with just how to improve your mental health and stuff like that. And that needs to be out there for people to see.
Yeah.
Could be something we could start chucking in, you know?
Well, like
in your videos, talk about mental health, even in like mine, like event, like that's why I'm doing the triathlon. The triathlon's for like
mental health?
Yeah, mental health. I'm going to do it for a charity, but we're still
Oh,
a long
nice.
way out. You know what I mean?
Oh, cool.
We've still got 3.5 months, so I'll get into it and start doing a bit more of like pushing for it.
Yeah, keen.
Sooner.
Yeah, keen. I'm keen to hear about that when you start doing
Yeah.
it. Mental health, that's on my list of one of the videos I'll be making. I actually made a video on mental health, so anyone who wants to go watch it. That was during lockdown period.
Yeah.
So, that kind of gave people different perspective and a different outlook on mental health. So, yeah, we covered all this stuff in the video. Go check it out. It helped a lot of people, surprisingly.
Beautiful.
I didn't think it was going to be that good, but people were like, oh, it really helped. Because there was a lot of people that related to it when COVID happened.
Yeah.
And everyone was bottled in. So, back to the meditation, like, I was going to say, I was doing meditation last year when I was having early mornings for work and I would be really stressed, long hours. And I'd actually start my day with meditation.
Yeah.
I found it to be very effective. Because in the morning, like, there's a morning rush and you're very, it just brings stress to your whole day. So what I'll do, I'll take 10 minutes of guided meditation. I was using Headspace. I don't know, I found that was quick. They had the 10-minute ones on there, but you can use YouTube. And pretty much, man, like, my mind became so clear and I was just ready to, like, execute.
Yeah.
And it was just, like, the difference was crazy for what it is. Like, there's no supplements, no vaccine, I just had to throw that in there. There's no external factors. It's just you and your breathing and pretty much your sense of well-being.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, it was really good.
Spot on. It takes you on a journey.
Yeah.
Of itself.
What do you say to people who, like, judge and be like, I'm not doing that? Like, some people are like, fuck that, I'm too hard for meditation. What do you say to them?
What do you got to lose?
What about if they think, like, I'm too tough? Can you be too tough for meditation? Like, seriously?
No one's ever too tough, because at the end of the day,
it's not one of those
there's always
things.
someone tougher. you know, if you want to go deep into it and you want to be macho, like at the end of the day, trust me, there's people in jail that are gonna run rings around you.
Exactly.
So definitely like live your best life and just give things a shot. Like just dedicate 1 month to it and focus.
Yeah.
Be consistent. You know.
Yeah. What does that say?
Focus.
Yeah. Focus on his wrist, man. That just shows how much focus he has.
That's the thing. When I'm running in the morning, cheeky little glance down at that, and I'm back in the zone.
Yeah, I like that.
So there's a lot, but as long as you're giving your best shot, trying things out, fail, but learn from every failure.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
And like you got to be a little bit consistent too.
Exactly.
Like people try things for a week and they're like, "Fuck this." Be a bit more consistent. Try for a month.
30 days. It's literally 30 days, and you go from you start like this, and it's just bang, it's up. The first 30 days is the biggest change.
I don't know. There's a lot of like entrepreneurs and like motivational speakers who say this. They often say, "Fuck, I lost my train of thought."
That's all right.
They often say after 30 days, you create a new habit in your day. So essentially, that habit is part of your day. So now when you don't do it, you kind of feel like you're missing something. Is that right? Like, Is that what you've done?
Yeah, like I feel myself, like everything's scheduled. You know, my whole week's scheduled. I know I'm working 5 days a week, doing my job. And then after that, I do all my other stuff. So I film afternoons, film weekends, run, train every day, and then
So you film after work?
So Thursdays is I'm studying at TAFE. So after TAFE, I go and But
I noticed a lot of your videos are like when the sun's up. So
it's been good. Daylight savings at the moment. So
okay,
let's keep that going. I film Thursday Arvos late nights, and then Saturdays and Sundays to gain more content.
Oh, nice.
So and then my business on the side.
Yeah.
So it's all amongst.
So it's a 7-day logistical.
I don't stop. I
plan.
start. Some days I start at 7. Like I'm up, 5:50, and I'm
Sunday.
No.
Oh.
Sundays I'll be up maybe 5:30.
Sleepy. 5:30 a.m.
Well, tomorrow I'm doing a morning. I'm doing a beach
tripping?
swim. I'm doing a beach swim tomorrow morning.
That's dedication. That's one thing I need to improve. I got to a point at the start of the year before lockdown where I was waking up every day, Saturday and Sunday at 7 o'clock, 7:30. And for me, that was great. Because on weekends, I normally sleep till 9:30, 10.
Yeah.
Lockdown happened. Sleeping patterns got worse because I didn't have as many out-of-the-house commitments.
Yeah, I understand.
And now I'm stuck in that pattern where I'm waking up after 7:30 even for work. And even on weekends, like today I woke up at just after 8, and it's often later. It's only because we had this. So I feel like when you wake up early, you get a lot more done.
Definitely. I finished running and it was only 9 o'clock or 9:30 by the time I left there.
How good does that feel?
And I'm like,
Bro.
I've just run more than half a triathlon, and it's 9 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
You get what I mean? I'm not.
This guy runs a triathlon and you're still in your third dream.
Half.
Half a triathlon.
Because the triathlon's 42K.
Okay. Either way, man. Half of that, you're still dreaming about apple pie. Wait, come on, guys. Wake up.
But
you know what I mean?
Like I said before, no, I'm not perfect. No one's perfect. I'm looking towards something. I got the goals, so that's why I'm training towards something. It helps a lot.
Yeah. The goal, setting that goal so you can see the light at the end of the tunnel helps a lot. Yeah. Because when you don't have a goal, if you just say, I'm going to go for a run today, and then what's the motivation for tomorrow? Just to run? For what? Maybe make it a physical goal or set a goal in terms of you're doing a triathlon, something like that.
Yeah. It's just it doesn't have to, a lot of people quit the gym and quit things like that because it's boring. It's the same thing. But no one's stopping you from changing it up. I don't do just running and swimming. I run, I swim, and then I'm going rock climbing, bouldering, 2 days a week. I've seen that.
Bro, speaking of rock climbing, I don't know where you go, bro, but someone died, man, recently. Did you see that on the news?
Indoor or outdoor?
Indoor, I think. Did you see it?
I didn't, but
I just no, not to not to instill fear.
You know what? I'm not going rock
No,
climbing
not to instill
anymore.
fear into you. It just happened 3 weeks ago or something. It was around North Shore, North Sydney, Ryde, somewhere around there. There's a rock climbing place. Because someone from my work actually goes.
Yeah.
He was going to go, that Arvo, and then he saw on the news that someone actually fell off, the thing malfunctioned,
The cable.
yeah, the cable, and they died. So I'm just, bro, keep it up. It's great. Look, I'm not one to say don't do it. People go skydiving, bro. Like, there's a risk of dying.
Yeah. I don't wear harnesses for bouldering.
No harness. Bro, how high do you go?
Well, like, you wear a harness if you're doing rock climbing, but bouldering, there's like an inflatable cushion mat underneath.
Oh, right.
So the wall goes like diagonal up.
Okay, I haven't seen that.
Yeah,
Nice.
but like, come down with me one day if you like. We can.
I would love to.
It's fun.
Yeah, I'm not very flexible, so I'd be so shit. But yeah, bro, I'll give it a crack.
Hey, you got nothing to lose.
Yeah, exactly.
Everything to gain, nothing to lose.
Yeah, I'm willing to try a lot of things. Honestly, I'm not good at everything, but I'll try it.
You don't have to be good at anything as long.
No, not everything. I'll be good at something.
Yeah,
no, but not everything.
No,
yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
But you know, the only way to get better is by trying.
Yeah.
First time I played golf, I wasn't any good.
Yeah, how's that? Do you play golf often now? I find golf is really popping off recently.
Golf is so good. It is so fun.
I want to get into it, but I've been to the range, just the driving range, and then I'm a very stiff kind of guy. So for me, I feel like flexibility is a very important thing with golf. You got to feel the movement, swing through.
You do.
Have you gotten better, or how often do you go?
Yeah, you'll be surprised how good you get if you just go a few times. Like, even like 5 times, your improvement is so quick.
Yeah, the start.
Like, it's the same 30-day rule. You know, you go do something 30 times, and from when you take a photo from the start and look at your numbers and everything, when you're after that 30 days, you'll be so shocked.
Yeah.
People just never give themselves
30 days
a
is
chance.
a lot of golf, like, if you think about it. So
I haven't played 38 days yet.
Okay.
But, like,
But 30
I know I enjoy it enough to say I'm not going to quit.
But
you know?
even you've improved prior to the 30 days.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Definitely. Like, if you really want to do something, I'm saying, like, golf isn't. I don't want to be a professional golfer, so that's why I'm not dedicating all that time.
Do you watch Nelk Boys or?
Yeah. Shout out to the Nelk Boys, and Steve will do it.
Bro, straight out. I got full sand here on my top, so I absolutely love Nelk Boys.
They're so good.
Big inspiration.
Definitely.
Steve will do it. Yeah, you're a mad cunt. We all love you.
Yeah. Oi, you'll be seeing us real soon up in LA. Don't stress.
Yeah, hopefully, bro.
Being on those private jets and all.
Yeah, with Steve.
Yeah, with all the boys. I think we'll have a mad laugh. Bring a bit of Aussie culture.
They need it. They need an Aussie. They need an Aussie
Definitely.
in the group. That's what they're missing. They got everything, but they don't have an Aussie. So
we got 2 right here.
Yeah, they're coming through.
We're coming.
But I was gonna say Salim. Do you know Salim?
Yeah,
part of the Nelk Boys. He's into his golf.
He is.
And he's trying to go pro. And I'm like, dude, that's a big commitment there.
But I don't think it's doubt. There's no doubt he's gonna do it.
Yeah.
I have no doubt in him. Like, look at what he's achieved, and it's just with everything. Like, look at what you've achieved. Look at what everyone's achieved from this. Like, from hard work. When you realize you dedicate time and effort into all these, like, into these things, like, you can really do magical things.
Yeah, and Salim's a perfect example of that. He's done a lot from not much really. Like, he's only 19 or something. Do you know that? He's very young.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I was listening to a podcast. He said his age. He's only 19. And dude, that's so young to achieve what he's achieved. And he's very funny. That helps.
He is.
Did you see that podcast? Do you watch their podcast?
No, to be honest, I don't consume a lot of content.
Okay. No,
Like,
I understand.
like-
you focus on yourself, yeah?
Yeah, I limit myself to, like, Instagram, TikTok. I post. I do post, and I, like, look at the, like, For You pages and to get, like, some ideas. But you will never catch me sitting there scrolling.
I agree, and I'm starting to say that myself. You're a lot further along than I am, but I've started to pick up on how it's more important to focus on your own content and bettering that than just consuming all this other rubbish, because it just blurs your vision.
Yeah.
So, and yeah, back to Salim, bro. Like, it was actually a funny moment on their pod. I think they were talking to one of the ex-NBA players. And and he tricked him to think that he's Tiger Woods' son because he looks like him. And I was like, dude, this guy has balls, bro.
That's where the joke came from.
Yeah.
I didn't see that, and I was like, "Wait, why is his profile picture him and Tiger Woods?"
Yeah, because he looks like him, and he tricked him. And the guy, it was, you know, Rodman, the NBA player, or not?
No.
And he used to play with Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
All right, so he tricked this guy, and it's like, dude, this guy's like big celebrity, bro. Hangs out with like Donald Trump, Kim Jong-un, what's that guy?
Kim Jong-un.
Kim Jong-un, yeah, that guy.
Dictator from North Korea.
Bro, like this guy's up there, and he's like, yeah, I'm Tiger Woods' son. He full believed him, and I'm like, bro, like just completely shat on him, like.
They're funny guys.
Hilarious.
They've cracked the code. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? They know what works, and YouTube is giving them a lot of grief.
Have you seen?
Yeah, but
Why can't they post? I saw they can't post videos. They got banned for like 5 days, and they got to wait. Did you see that?
I don't know the full story, but I think there was something in one of the videos that got a red flag.
Oh, might be like the girls they put.
Yeah,
Potentially.
there's so much YouTube is so strict.
Yeah, it's very strict. You can't even monetize your videos if you like play a copyrighted song. Like,
Exactly.
Like a popular song that you hear on TikTok, you can't play that on
Steve
YouTube.
does that a lot.
Well, he makes no money from his videos due to that reason.
Yeah.
He could make a lot. Is that corduroy on the back there? It's not pulling?
No.
Oh, yeah, sweet. Yeah, he could make a lot, but he doesn't... Look, they don't need to off YouTube, so they're fine. But it just shows, like, YouTube has a lot of strict guidelines. I think they can be a bit more flexible. But it's all about family-friendly content on there, so...
Yeah. I'm definitely keen. I can't wait to get into YouTube vlogs. Like,
But you should.
That's the 2022,
Bro,
like...
Bro, I'll
like
be vlogging
goal.
with you, man.
Yeah,
I'll be
I'm
vlogging with you.
keen. Like, there's no one takes advantage of it.
No,
you
vlogging's honestly awesome.
But you got to be like really good. You got to. I already have all plans out for like the first couple vids, like how I'm gonna start it, finish it, like what I'm gonna incorporate.
Yeah.
So like the basic structure, even this early on, so I can.
Yeah, you're planning ahead of time.
Yeah, just so I know once I'm ready and I've achieved what I want, so I don't have to work full time and stuff like that.
Yeah, nice.
Then we can go full time, and definitely stay tuned for that because I'm gonna be getting a lot of like random people in on videos.
Oh, that's crazy.
Fun things like if you came for skydiving, you might just be picked randomly.
Oh, wow.
You know, there's a lot on the books.
That's so cool.
So I think, hey,
mate, I'll take
more
part in
than
a few,
happy.
I'll take part in a few videos.
Definitely.
Yeah. I enjoy vlogging.
We need a good-looking guy on as well. You know.
I don't think so. I'm not good looking, mate. But I'm happy to take part.
Hey,
Yeah.
we got this.
Yeah, no, 100%.
Big takeover, boys and girls. Big takeover, ladies and gentlemen.
That's it. No, just wait and see.
Yeah.
It's all coming.
Yeah, exactly. It's like slow and steady. Like,
Yeah.
we're young. We
Yeah.
are young.
And the good thing is, man, our content's only improving. That's it.
Exactly. You don't go backwards.
No, it's impossible. I don't think you can.
Yeah.
Unless there's something wrong with you. There's no way.
I've seen creators go backwards.
Yeah?
Yeah, Australian creators actually. Like, one thing, like, they get a quick boom of success, but
Like
then...
one viral video or something?
Yeah, and then people look at all their other content and then they just slowly unfollow. I watched someone go from 315k to 275
Followers?
Yeah, no, 275k. So that's like,
Still a lot, big dip.
yeah, that's big numbers, you know?
Do you think the reason was like they just had one good video, or was it more so that it was repetitive shit, like the same shit, or
I feel like their content upset a lot of people, you know?
Okay.
You
So
know,
there was
like-
other factors there.
Exactly. Like they went up from a couple decent vids, but then when people saw what they were really about, it wasn't. A lot of people were messing around with it. They didn't like it.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, make content that makes you happy. You don't have to please
Yeah.
anyone else.
And I'm glad you brought that up because as we're coming to an end, the social enthusiast is all about doing what makes you happy.
Yeah.
All right. And from a social perspective, and that's exactly what I'm all about. One of my strengths is in being social. I'm a social guy. I think I get on with at least over 95% of people that I meet. And yeah, man, just being social, keeping it up. What did you say before that? I actually forgot.
Just being social focused. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. We lost that train of thought. We've been talking for a while.
Yeah. But it's just like, it's good to just, give things a shot. Be nice.
Oh, and
Like,
doing what makes you happy. That was
Yeah.
it. So, yeah, man, I'm using my strengths on the pod, being social, meeting new people every week. But doing what makes you happy most of all. Because recently I changed that. I started doing what makes me happy, and like literally every day I wake up with like a spring in my step. It's just the biggest difference.
And a smile
Like
on
I
your
used to,
face.
exactly right. And I used to wake up and drag my feet to work, drag my feet home and everything. And then one day I flicked the switch and just said, fuck this. I'm literally doing what makes me happy. Like literally in every situation, even just buying something from the shop. Like just because someone doesn't like strawberry milk, fuck you, bro. I like strawberry milk. Like I'm buying strawberry milk, all right?
Exactly.
Don't do anything for anyone. Do it for you.
100%.
All right? And the minute you use that approach, like your life just changes in front of your eyes. So yeah.
Definitely. Be a good human, like, as well. Because,
Yeah.
you know, if you see someone, like, one thing that I add in my day is, like, when I go on my runs, good morning. Just to every person walking past, good morning.
We don't do that enough in Australia.
Yeah.
I don't know what's wrong with people. Like I've been overseas and they're very friendly. They're like,
Definitely.
oh, good morning. Like they don't even know me. In Australia, like people ignore you on purpose. Like say hi, man. You're at a local cafe.
Yeah.
Someone's there by themselves. I'm sure they wouldn't mind a nice good morning. How you going?
Exactly.
Doesn't hurt.
Like I've had some crazy conversations with just random people, like in random places.
Yeah,
like people want to chat. Like especially now coming out of this pandemic, like people have lost a lot of their communication skills.
Yeah.
But I even saw that in myself, going up and like approaching people, like doing these, getting back into videos and stuff like that. Like it's not easy, you know. Like I had a little bit of like, ooh. You know, I haven't been out in like 3 months.
Yeah,
but now we're back, and like, how are we gonna handle this?
At first, it is a bit awkward. It's like, oh, do we speak now? Do
Yeah.
I answer back? Do I answer back to
That question?
that question? I don't know. It's like, how are you? Say good, and then what do you say? What happens after that part? Because a lot of people get stuck on that. Like,
Yeah.
let's do it right now. Hey, mate, how you going? Oh, you're meant to say good.
Oh, good.
And then after that, like, where do you go from there? Like, it's not easy, right? You got to have those social skills. So, listen to the Social Enthusiast.
That's true.
Get a few tips, and just enjoy your life, guys. Honestly,
it.
what? Yeah, go.
Like, one thing that I feel like people forget is like everyone has like I said before, everyone has their own demons, and you could be walking past someone and they think like they could be on the way to, like they could just be in a bad place walking, and you never know what they could be thinking in their mind. Like just honestly saying, hey, how's it going? Good morning. Or like just acknowledging someone, another human being. The way I look at it is like you could literally change their life just by that. So why not? It doesn't kill me to say, hey, good morning. Like maybe have a 5-minute chat. Like it doesn't kill me. I love it. Like,
Exactly. And look, you love it. Not all people do, but make the conscious effort.
Yeah.
Because be considerate of the other person. Like, the smallest thing can make their day. That's what you're trying to say, right?
Yeah.
The smallest thing, literally one word out of your mouth, good morning, can make their
True.
entire week even for some people.
Exactly.
You don't know what they're going through, so...
Yeah, without a doubt. And people ignore me as well. Like, not every single person says good morning. Like, people like...
Yeah.
Or they just
But you don't-
don't even look. But at the end of the day, like, that's the same. Like, that's why I do it, because I don't know what they're going through. They could have had someone pass in their family that weekend, and I said good morning, and they didn't say anything. Okay, fair enough. Like at the end of the day, I did as much as I could to try and acknowledge them.
Yeah.
I'm happy at the end of the day.
You feel good for trying to improve their day. If they don't want to accept it, all good. I'm sure the next person will.
Exactly.
And also that's how you meet new people as well. Just starts with a good morning.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
If there's one final message, Aaron, because like to me and to the viewers, you're the TikTok legend. One final message to younger TikTokers that are trying to, make their way on the platform.
Yeah.
What's a final tip you can say to them?
Be consistent, passionate. Be consistent, passionate, and just focus on what you want. Figure out what you want first. That's the most important thing. You need to know where you're going, write things down, and execute.
Sounds good. I agree.
I think there's a lot of opportunity for young Australians over the next couple of years, especially with...
So start now.
Yeah, definitely start now.
All right.
But
thanks for coming on, Aaron, man. He was an exceptional guest.
I loved coming here.
I honestly think this podcast went better than I expected. you know, the setup was a bit sketchy in terms of, like, it's great, but, like, stressful for me for the first time. Hope everyone enjoyed it. Thank you, Aaron.
No worries.
Coming
Thank you
on.
for having me.
You're a legend, bro.
I appreciate it. And
I appreciate you, bro. You're actually a mad cunt. Thank you.
Hey, let's get it. Let's go get it, boy.
See you guys. See you in the next one.
Ciao.